There are plenty of times where it makes sense to have a property manager. Your work schedule, the distance, the couple elements we left out were, do you have a backbone or too big of a heart? Either one of those would cover.
Heart. Yeah, heart's the big one. Yeah.
Too big of a heart, right? Or if you have the binder strategy where you get your tenants to ask you to raise the rent, it's a lot easier to do that through text or email from yourself or in person than it is to find a property manager who's willing to let you educate them on how this works, which made it easier to find cash flowing deals on the MLS. But all three of us can disagree on that. All three of us hit the end result we were looking for. Again, what I'm looking forward to is in that event, the people who ask questions at these different points on things that I know it's just kind of driving somebody crazy that's watching this. So, but what about this thing? So the third one, where we spin the tables one more time, is, and I want to be as nice as I can. Right? I don't want to be attacky as I attack Matt.
I don't care.
But the absolute insanity of self-managing $600,000 in rehabs at one time, working a full-time job while raising 3 kids, 5 and under, and being married, like having all of that to put together and wanting to self-manage your own rehab. So I get with Mike, with property management, you know, you're deciding what to do here, but you're not out there. I've seen videos with Matt out there with hammer, with Millennial Mike shaking in the cold because it was 3 degrees out.
It's true. It happened.
I've never done a rehab. That's to the point of I don't want to self-manage my own rehabs. It's I buy properties that are rent ready or already occupied because I don't want to do that. And Mike has teams of people.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Mike, how come what motivates you to have teams of people to do this instead of be as hands-on as Matt is?
It really boils down to time and what I choose to do in my life, right? I certainly can learn. I certainly have done handy things. It's just I don't find that enjoyable, and I would rather do other things, and I'd rather pay people to do what they're remarkably good at. Kind of measure twice, cut once kind of thing. And I don't mind people making a profit on me. Right. I probably employ, I don't know, there's probably 10 to 12 people in Fresno that make the majority of their yearly income with our portfolio because they've earned that trust and respect, and they do favors when I need them, and I'm happy to pay it. I have no problem with people making a profit and taking on things I don't want. I've always said I do 2 things well, and I just focus on that. And that is finding deals and securing capital. And I make plenty of margin doing those 2 things that I don't need to squeeze margin elsewhere. Could I squeeze margin by being my own GC? Of course I could. Would it be fun for me? No. Do I need the extra $5,000? No. So it's a quality of life decision.
And with me, before we let Matt talk about all the actual real benefits to the way you do it, I totally understand. I'm with Mike on, I've got a couple, usually around 3, but I have 2 handymen primarily that I hire for things I could absolutely go do myself.
Yeah.
One was switch out a ceiling light and paint the ceiling. But it would have taken maybe an hour, even getting materials. I'd rather give $500 and ended up being like $230 to my handyman for that super easy job that takes a little bit, so that at 10 o'clock at night, when I have something go on that I need somebody to go to a property and I'm in Portugal, not only does my handyman accept the call, but thanks me for the work on something that sucks, like going into a crawl space in the middle of the night or something. So I'm happy to have somebody else, like Mike said, pay them for their expertise.